LTU went to Columbia University to ask students, what advice do you have for relieving stress?
You can't spend 4 years here just, suffering under the pressure of trying to do well or trying to please other people. It's really difficult, and I think the community at times sometimes makes it feel like that's something that's really important, but it's not. In the end, you're going to die, and you want to know whether or not you felt proud of who you are, and if you're not prepared to spend time on figuring out who you are and what makes you fulfilled, then you're always going to be chasing something, and you're never going to find it. So jump out of your routine, try new things.
I wish I knew. I wish I had that secret. I really don't. I'm a senior and I haven't figured it out.
I think a big part of college is thrusting yourself into a really stressful situation and seeing how to best get out of it, and you sort of practice. You're just forced into them every single week, and you're just like, how am I going to get out? And you gain more confidence in how to navigate these situations, and you find out what works and what doesn't.
I feel like a lot of stress comes from not doing what you want to be doing, and doing something that you know is going to lead you down the wrong road. And I mean, that doesn't have to be like crack. That could be majoring in economics and being like, am I going to wake up one day 40 years old, fat and bald and miserable? I think that causes a lot of stress in a population in this school that otherwise may have a lot of privileges to avoid that sort of stress, and it's self-imposed.
I sleep in my dorm.
I'm a big fan of the 20-minute nap, and even if you don't sleep, just kind of turning yourself off for 20 minutes.
Oh, breathing. I noticed that I just forget to breathe, right now. It calms you down, but then I just forget to breathe, so I end up being a mouth breather. So, which is not good.
You try to find the little things that you like to do that you can insert throughout your day. Just quick moments where you could take a break. That isn't phone related, like Instagram and YouTube should not be considered a break. Do something real with yourself and with your surroundings.
Taking care of yourself. Yeah, self-care is super important, and no one can determine how much self-care you need. It's only for you to decide.
Just taking time for yourself a lot. It's okay to be in your room sometimes by yourself, eat by yourself, whatever. Just take time alone and reflect.
Eat junk food, everything, and I travel around the New York City.
I think I'm someone that does really two things when I'm stressed. One is just do nothing. Everyone here is just focused on getting their paper done or applying to a job, but sometimes just doing nothing is actually good, so you can take a chance. The other one is leaving Columbia, literally just go all the way down to Brooklyn or even get out and go to another city. That's a good way of just engaging with other things that are not related to what's stressing you, and that'll give you the opportunity to be in a fresher mindset to actually be successful in what you want to do. So I feel like getting out and doing nothing.
I've heard that exercising helps.
Exercise.
I go to the gym.
General exercise. I like yoga, but whatever floats your boat.
Working out is a huge thing that I do. I think it releases endorphins and it's really awesome.
Exercise. I love going to Dodge. It's the fitness center here and just releasing that way.
I did a lot of research studies on biomechanics of exercise and how it influences the brain. I studied a lot of neuroscience, so I can recommend exercising and an incredibly healthy diet. You are what you eat. Your brain will function at a better pace. So exercise, eat healthy, and stay positive.
If working out isn't your thing, because I know it's not everyone's thing, I would say music is I always have headphones in usually.
I think a lot of it, I think we really forget that we're animals. Humans are animals, and that to relieve stress, just walk outside or take a bath. And I mean, that sounds kind of trite and true, these self-care tips, but taking a bath to you might not be that literal, what you need to do to relieve stress. You might have to do your own thing, I like to jump up and down, scream sometimes. Sometimes I like to just throw shit everywhere, whatever. Do your thing, and obviously that's not gonna get to the root cause of stress. You really have to have a presence of mind, a sort of idea of what your mission is, why you're doing what you're doing.
If you're into religion, talk to the higher being, ask them for help, whatever that higher being might be for you. For me, it's God. I just like to ask for help, wisdom, courage, and knowledge and understanding.
If it's mental stress, I'm trying to kind of relieve. I draw, write, listen to music. If it's academic stress, I'll try and make a to-do list or spend time with friends. I really firmly believe that having a good friend group can really tremendously alleviate a lot of academic stress because you can sort of experience it together.
Remember, friends are there also. It's if you're really stressed about studying, go see that friend, go say hi, go get a coffee. 5 minutes isn't going to kill you. It's not going to like make you fail that test.
Developing a good work-life balance, managing your time properly, be it using Google Cal, any productivity tools, and knowing when to say no to meetings or activities.
For me, playing piano and socializing with people who don't stress me out, I think entirely what does it for me. I go work out and exercising, that does it. But that trio, like hanging out with people and talking about things that are absolutely unrelated and realizing bigger picture, yeah, if I flunk this test, things are gonna be fine. Or probably I won't flunk this test because if I'm just in my head too much. And exercising and piano is some sort of like cathartic device. It's been really good.
I think it's just like find activities like outside of school that you're serious about that you can kind of work on, and like preferably if there's like other people involved too. So like for me, it's like music, like playing the piano. It's something that like is fun for me, but it's also something that I like work on seriously.
Yeah, out in the sun as much as you can also. Like obviously it's cold here, and we're not in California, but like right now there are people playing frisbee on the lawn and just chilling or reading outside.
I like to think about everything that has been going right in my life so far, and that typically calms me down. I usually take a walk, or I might get something light like ice cream, a smoothie, or if you're over 21, you can have a sip of something.
It can be difficult, but I would reiterate the importance of trying to get out of your routine. Things that initially seem unproductive can be rethought of as actually productive once you realize like the positive effects it has for your well-being here.
Before you go, please like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments what advice you have for relieving stress. Or you can let us know which tip you found to be most valuable. After that, check out one of our other videos to keep the conversations going. Thanks for watching. We'll talk again soon.